Well, another big story today, early voting getting underway in Georgia. Voters turned out in record numbers, and the polls are still open today. Some reported standing in line for more than an hour to cast their ballot. Fox 5's Deidre Dukes is live at a polling location in Buckhead with the latest. Deidre.
That's right, Christine, and this was one of those locations where folks did see us long wait at certain times. Actually, this is the shortest line we've seen here this afternoon. This line actually stretched out into the parking lot at times today. Now, at around 2:30 this afternoon, state officials reported that some 200,000 Georgia voters had cast their ballots.
I expected to see people out here. I'm not sure I expected a line this long.
Voters waited patiently in long lines to cast their ballots outside the Buckhead Library as early voting got underway.
I wanted to get it out of the way. Didn't want to have to wait for Election Day.
While several polling locations reported little or no wait when polls opened, turnout was heavy Tuesday morning.
I feel like this is probably the most important election of my lifetime, of our lifetimes collectively.
Georgia was on track for a record-breaking day.
At 10:29 a.m. this morning, we already had 71,054 people vote early today.
Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger praised state and local officials for ensuring Hurricane Helene didn't impact the election.
We put our heads down, we did our job, and that's what people expect of us.
Raffensperger detailed the extensive steps taken to ensure election integrity.
Everything that we have done in the last 6 years has been for the voters, so they have results that they can trust.
Even as state officials work to move past Georgia's 2020 presidential election and false allegations of voter fraud.
We test the machines beforehand, we test during, and we have audits afterwards. After all those things, then we have a new audit tool. We feel like we've done everything we can to be transparent and show the people, no matter who wins, as the Secretary often says, that's up to the voters. We're here just to report the final results.
Now, state elections officials also used this opportunity during this morning's news conference to update us on some absentee ballot facts and statistics. They said that they have received so far just over 250,000 requests for absentee ballots so far, and those ballots started going out last week. And similar to the 2020 election, officials do expect that around 6% of voters will be voting absentee this year. That's the latest here in Buckhead. Deidre Dukes, Fox 5 News.
All right, Deidre. Major to see so many people coming out just on day one. Here are some other important election dates to keep in mind. The last day to request an absentee ballot is October 25th. That's next Friday. There will be mandatory Saturday voting this Saturday and next Saturday. The last day of early voting is November 1st, and Election Day is November 5th.